Last time we found out money isn't the goal, it's a tool that reveals who you are. Today we find out it was never really yours to keep in the first place. You have a deed, a title, a name on a piece of paper somewhere that says this house, this car, this bank account belongs to you. Legally, that's true. But ask yourself something harder. Do you actually own what you have, or are you just holding it for a while? Start with the house. You can live in it, sell it, renovate it. But you can't take it with you when you die. You can't stop the ground beneath it from shifting. You can't stop the market from crashing the value to nothing overnight. The deed gives you rights. It doesn't give you control. Legal scholars have a phrase for this. They call ownership a bundle of sticks. Not one solid thing you hold, but a collection of separate rights. The right to use it, the right to sell it, the right to exclude others from it. That can be added or taken away one at a time. Governments can tax it, courts can seize it, time itself can destroy it. The bundle can be broken apart, stick by stick, and there's very little you can do to stop that. So what does the word own actually mean if the thing you own can be taken, taxed, destroyed, or simply outlive your interest in it? Here's where your brain starts working against you. The economist Richard Thaler ran an experiment that's now famous in behavioral science. He gave one group of people a coffee mug and asked how much they'd sell it for. He asked another group, who didn't have the mug, how much they'd pay to buy it. Logically, the numbers should match. They didn't. The people holding the mug demanded roughly twice as much to give it up as the other group was willing to pay to get it. Thaler called it the endowment effect. The moment something touches your hands, your brain starts treating it as part of you. Not because it's more valuable, because it's now yours. And losing what's yours feels like losing a piece of yourself. This is why cleaning out a childhood bedroom is harder than it should be. Why letting go of an old car that barely runs feels like a small grief. Your brain isn't tracking the market value of these things, it's tracking identity. Once you call something mine, some part of you starts believing it's a piece of who you are. But here's the uncomfortable question underneath all of it. If ownership is really just a feeling your brain manufactures to protect things it's attached to, then what were you actually holding on to this whole time? Ancient thinkers wrestled with this long before behavioral economists gave it a name. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus divided the entire world into two categories: things within your control and things outside it. Your body, your possessions, your reputation, he placed all of it in the second category. Not because none of it mattered, but because none of it was ever truly, permanently yours to command. It could be taken by illness, by fire, by time, by simple bad luck, and no deed or title would stop it. That's a hard thing to sit with in a culture built on the language of mine. My house, my car, my money, my name on the paperwork. But look closely at any of it, and you'll find you're not really the owner, you're the current custodian, the one holding it for now. Think about a family heirloom, a ring, a watch, a piece of land passed down for generations. Nobody who has held it has truly owned it forever. Each person held it for a season, made decisions about it, and then passed it along, whether they meant to or not. Death makes custodians of all of us eventually. Every deed you'll ever sign has an expiration date you can't see. So if ownership was never really the point, what was? The answer is responsibility, not what can I get and keep, but what has been placed in my hands and how well am I managing it while it's here? That single shift changes almost everything. A homeowner who thinks they simply own the house treats it as theirs to extract value from. A homeowner who understands they're a temporary steward of it tends to take better care of it, invest in it, and hand it off in better shape than they found it. Same house, completely different behavior. This isn't about giving things up or pretending you don't have rights to what's legally yours. It's about noticing what actually changes when you stop asking, how do I hold on to this? And start asking, how do I take care of this while it's mine to take care of? Because everything you're holding right now, your money, your home, your time, your name, will eventually pass to someone else or to nothing at all. The only real question left is what kind of custodian you were while it was in your hands. You don't own anything, you just think you do. What you actually have is a season of responsibility, and what you do with that season is the only part of any of this that was ever really yours to decide.